Hello! So I thought it was about time I made a video on updating you, and I could make this a very short video and say, didn't get in, see you later, but I wanted to have a little chat whilst I cut my pineapple, just on the process of after the audition, how it all works, how you find out, if you get feedback, and also what this means, like what does getting in mean, what does not getting in mean, and what I'm going to do from here. So obviously I didn't get a place, which, do you know what? I'm not that fussed about. And I know a lot of people around me were going, oh no, but it's still rejection, oh, but it's such a big school, and I'm like, yeah, but it's part of the process. But it's also not a bad thing. So I'll take you through the process. So I waited about 3 weeks for an email. Now I forgot to ask how long it would take, but from another person's video, it said about 2 or 3 weeks. So I was just, I'd forgotten about it. I was patiently waiting, and I expected at least a UCAS email saying something has changed on your profile, or even an email from RAM saying it's now okay to check your UCAS, something like that. But because I hadn't received anything, I just didn't check really. I'd made myself forget about it, and I wasn't going to dwell over it. So I went on RAM's website, and it did say everything will be on your UCAS, just check. And there's certain words they use if you're unsuccessful, if you're on a waiting list, things like that. So I just emailed RAM saying, just checking that's the only place it'll be. And also, if so, do you provide feedback from the audition? Now, I knew it was a very high chance that they wouldn't, and I was totally okay with that. But seeing as it was a recall and not just a first round, I thought, do you know what, there's no harm in asking. So they said, yeah, no problem. We've accepted your feedback request and we'll get back to you in 20 working days. I was like, cool. And then she also said, bear in mind, these notes may not be very specific, or there may not be a lot of them, because obviously the panel just jot really, really small notes down on a piece of paper whilst you're performing, really. And I was like, do you know what? Don't care if they're detailed, even if it literally just says no, or like 6 out of 10. And then I was a tad disappointed when they came back, not because of the actual feedback, but because they really just didn't put any effort into it. Like, the message they sent back, and I'll attach, was a very, very general one. Like, it was not specific to me. Like, it's so obvious that they just send this to anyone that requests feedback, first or second round. And I know there's a lot of people that may ask for it and they can't give it to everyone, but I just thought it was a little bit lazy of them to send a message that will just be passed around to everyone. It wasn't personal at all. So I was like, okay, fine. Like, I'd literally rather you say, sorry, we don't offer feedback. But do you know what? It's okay. I understand it's a big school. They won't have time for everything. Now, if I would have gotten, what would I have gotten from it? Well, yes, I would have gotten amazing training from a great school. I would have been able to do showcases and perform in front of bigger agents and casting directors. But the reason why my brain is going, maybe this isn't such a bad thing, is because what if I did go and then I don't get offered representation by a big musical theatre agent? Or what if no casting directors came to the showcases? I can email people again with this new title that I have, but it wouldn't necessarily change anything. I might have some more video footage. I'll definitely have my skills more refined. But what if I just end up back in the same position as I am now? So I thought, do you know what? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. And it's the world telling me working as a performer isn't where I need to be putting my focus and my effort. Maybe I can use these skills in a different way. And it made me think about one thing that I've actually seen recently from another content creator, is that drama schools don't teach you or don't prepare you what to do if you don't get performing jobs. Like I've still got my agent and I'll still do my auditions and I'll still go up for jobs, but they don't go through the possibilities of how to make this a career that you're in control of. I mean, I've got friends that have had performing jobs consistently and they're still questioning, one, how are they going to sustain that? Two, what after they can't perform anymore and they maybe don't want to teach? How do they put their skills into something that maybe they can grow and that they can use and that they'll enjoy? So what I have been doing for the past 6 weeks since I have known is just trying out possibilities. I've been seeing what skills could I, not just acquire, but that I already have. I've been doing a little bit of choreography for junior musicals, putting numbers together, which I absolutely adore. Like, I've really, really enjoyed that. And it's funny because whilst I was at Bird, choreography was something that I never thought I would do. It just scared me. I always thought that I wasn't creative enough and that all I know is copying someone's choreography or being taught it and performing it. I've been doing a little bit of writing. I've been writing storylines. I've been trying to innovate things, thinking, okay, what's out there? What sort of makes money? How can I make money and a career, something that I can grow, something that isn't going to be minimum wage? And I thought, okay, there are lots of short films, but there's no short musicals. Maybe because I'm already doing a bit of content, I can be writing some new musical theatre, not to take to the fringe, make it a lot more accessible. Because even the successful productions that make it onto the fringe, that make it to the vaults and little theatres like this, that do really well, that are amazing musicals, if you don't keep pumping money into it, there is a chance where it might not really go further than that. And then you have to write another one. So I'm in the process of finding what I really like to do. Can I solve my own problems and make it content for others to enjoy that's around this industry? So I'm still on that path. I've tried a few things. I'm still writing. I'm still doing lots and lots and lots of things. I'm going to try and put a lot more content out and see what I gravitate to, see what I'm good at, and how I can use this knowledge and these skills. It also is a relief because I would have had to have saved up at least 12 grand just to live in London for 10 months. And that was going to be so difficult to do in 4 months. So I'm relieved money-wise. And I'm excited. And I hope that if you have had a rejection of some sort, whether it be drama school, whether it be another job, even if you're not even in this industry, look at it as a positive. It might be a blessing in disguise, or it might just be the world saying, not this one, try this instead. But yeah, thanks for watching.